Troubleshooting the O2 cage.
So what happens when the oxygen cage isn't maintaining proper concentration? So the oxygen cage right now is saying that it's at 22.8%, and we have it set to be going up to as much as 42. Things that we want to do in this situation are we want to make sure that the doors are shut and sealed properly. What is the condition of the seals on the door? Does it need to be replaced? Is it intact? If it needs to be replaced, we have extra seal in the mop closet that can be used. And the seal that we're talking about is this gray rubber here on the side, lining all of the doors. We also want to make sure that the oxygen in the reserve tank out in the generator room hasn't been depleted. If the oxygen has been depleted from the reserve tank, we need to switch that over to an H tank, and we'll go over that shortly in the next segment. We also want to make sure that the flow meter over here on the side of the cage is set to 15. We don't want it to be blowing so high that you can hear oxygen blowing out and around the seal. The ball should just be high enough to where it rests at the top. So you can see, as you can see there, it was actually a little bit higher and was hissing when we turned the oxygen cage on. So that is where we need the flow meter to be. There's also a sign on here that says not to touch this valve, so that way there we don't have too much oxygen blowing in and we deplete our oxygen reserves too quickly. And we'll stop there, I guess.